Sutton Stracke of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is saying what she's sorry for and the things that she's not sorry for when it comes to Erika Jayne. And she also explains how her foot problem started, and it was because of Kathy Hilton and a statue falling on her foot. But will she sue? Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So as you know, the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is about to come to an end. They've already filmed the reunion for this new season, and they're already gearing up for another season, season 12, in just a few weeks. So it seems as if most of the ladies will be returning, maybe with some additions. But we'll keep you posted once we find out more information about season 12. So, of course, as I always tell you, you should be watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, because they provide a lot of tea. Of course, Erika Jayne and Lisa Rinna are not a part of it, but we didn't need them because we're still thoroughly entertained. So, as you know, Sutton Stracke has been the only one besides Garcelle asking questions when it comes to this Erika Jayne and Tom Girardi story. Yes, and if you're unfamiliar, there's a lot. There's a lot. As you already know, Tom Girardi is being accused by his former clients for stealing millions of dollars. Girardi Keese reportedly owes over $101 million. Erika Jayne, according to Ronald Richards, has some liability here, allegedly. And he is looking for her to pay up some of this money. Millions that she reportedly owes to Girardi Keese. With that being said, Sutton Stracke is talking about the things that she's sorry for and the things that she's not sorry for during the season. And this is what she says: I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm not sorry for the questions that I asked, but I am sorry that it gave her additional stress. So according to Sutton, she feels that the reason why Erika gave her the business at that dinner from hell was because of it was just adding to the additional stress that she was already feeling. Look, let's be real. Erika is dealing with a lot of stress right now because of all these legal woes. But let's not forget, and again, we have to remind you, the victims too, they have bills that they need to pay. They have the stress of making sure they're able to pay their bills, their medical bills, their mortgage, their rents. So she also says this. She says, I'm sorry that my bringing the girls together and doing all of this gave her so much stress, and that she felt the need to attack me. And I noticed that, and I thought about that. I think on things a lot. I'm a very contemplative person. I seek out opinions from other people, from people I really highly respect. I thought I have really maybe put this woman in undue stress, and I don't want to live with that. Which explains why, Kyle, Sutton was sort of easing into the conversation, and she didn't want to have the conversation. They forced her at that dinner from hell to have the conversation. So looking back, Kathy said she thought that she was doing a good deed when she brought Erika and Sutton together for the girls' trip to San Diego. I thought, I'm opening the door, I'm hosting the dinner, and I'm going to put you on the spot, and I'm giving you the reins to the horse. Like, will you find it in your heart to forgive? So when she said no, I was kind of like, okay, I guess I shouldn't have brought it up. We all know how that ended up. But let's talk about Sutton's foot, because a lot of people didn't know the story behind how she injured her foot. We saw this on the last episode, that she seriously sprained her ankle, and it seemed very painful, but she had been dealing with this approximately, based on what the lady said, for almost 2 years. This is what Kyle says. I feel like the boot's been on for 2 years. She did something where her feet were hurting, and then I think a statue fell on her leg at Kathy's house. Kathy agreed by saying, I feel like she's always had a boot on. But here's the thing. According to Sutton, this injury was made worse by a statue falling on her foot at Kathy's house. She says, I'm not going to sue Kathy or anything, but I was at her house at a dinner and a piece of art fell on my leg. Why do you have a huge statue on such a wobbly table? Because it's Kathy. Kathy did admit, though, she said, I did hear about that. I think somebody knocked over the statue on her. It's probably Kathy. Either way, guys, as you know, it's another week, so more Erika Jayne and Tom Girardi stories will be coming out. We will be covering them as well. I know a lot of stories came out over the weekend about former housewives talking about their spending, all of that. Look, I could write, I can talk about Erika Jayne every single day, but at this point, I kind of feel as if some of these former housewives, for lack of a better word, might be clout chasing. Might be clout chasing. Eileen's defending Erika. Um, the other housewife that we reported on is talking about her excessive spending. We know, we saw it. We saw all of it. Sutton's basically saying, I'm not sorry for the things I said during the season. I'm sorry if I added to your stress, but I'm not sorry for those things. I'm not. And do you think Sutton should sue Kathy? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.